Welcome to Forbes India presents Business Lodestones, powered by the Brand Solution, where we unravel the journeys of visionaries who are shaping the business landscape. And today we delve into the dynamic world of IT and telecommunications. Joining us today is Dr. Sukanta Kumar Jena, the CEO of Inovaantage, a renowned name in the IT solutions and digital industry. Dr. Jena, thank you so much for being with us today. Now, to kick things off, can you tell a little bit about your journey from your early career to actually founding Inovaantage? What got you interested in geospatial tech entrepreneurship?
Thank you so much, Radhika. First of all, thanks to Forbes India and Brand Solution for inviting us, giving us this opportunity. And, it's a pleasure talking here in this platform. So, I am very fortunate enough, I will say that I have, I got an opportunity to study from a very premier institute in India, IIT Bombay. Then, got opportunity to work all over the world. I think the first job I took up after IIT Bombay was, in Edinburgh in Scotland. Then after that, I worked in various places in India, various places in US, Scotland, then Netherlands, then Germany and various European countries, then worked in various Southeast Asia countries also. I lived very long time in Kuala Lumpur, then Singapore, then back in UK, and even I am very fortunate to got opportunity to work countries like Mongolia, where very few people go. So this exposure in this industry for last 30 years has actually given lot of opportunity to think, what are the people doing and what can be better. Okay, so while in last 30 years people have actually created lot of data for the geospatial industry, not much enough solution has been created, and that actually inspire us at Inovaantage that we create solution, we focus on solutions. That's where actually our journey began at Inovaantage.
Well, that's very fascinating. Now, the geospatial industry has seen many advancements lately. So, what are some of the significant changes that you have witnessed over the past decade, and what future trends do you foresee?
Yeah, that's where actually all the advancement of technology. That's where, even coming back to your first question, combining with the second question, lot of advancement happened. Like lot of satellites are there. So, do you know that there are 8,000 over satellites in the world now, and 5,000 over satellites are working. So, that means while we are talking here, one satellite above is monitoring us. So, with so many satellites, so much data precision has increased in last 20, 30 years. And also there are a lot of aerial photography with high precision aerial photography. We have now drones, and continuously we are applying drones to various field of engineering, and also the lidars, which are very high precision lidars connected to drones. So continuously data is coming, and we have cloud computing. The data is coming, we have storage to have these data, and we can collaborate this data across different platform with people. So with all this modern technology, even edge computing and all, cybersecurity has been a matter of concern, because a lot of data, a lot of personal data, a lot of sensitive data, government data, a lot of utilities, telecommunication data, which is actually linked to people's privacy, people's life, and people's security. So cybersecurity has kicked in actually, and a lot of new solution has come. So in the geospatial industry, there are very few company. They are actually bringing all this technology to create the overall solution for geospatial. So all these advanced technology people are using in other fields, banking or aviation and all, but geospatial is also very sensitive industry, and a lot of sensitive engineering is dependent on geospatial engineering, and that's where Inovaantage is doing a lot of next generation solutions for our customers. That's why we always say stay digitally ahead with us. That means bind all this technology, transform all the legacy system to new system to bring customer to digitally ahead to the next generation.
Well, that's great, to know that the industry is evolving and so is your company. But, what are the key technologies? I know you've mentioned quite a few of technologies already, but what are those key significant technologies that actually keep you ahead of your competitors?
Yeah. So, AI, AR, VR. So these are the buzzword, and you must be hearing it. So we also we are not behind. We also started working on this last 8 years. We continuously do a lot of research. So there is Inovaantage, like we say that advantage of innovation. Okay, so we take advantage of innovation. So we developed a product called Runner, so which is actually a data migration platform. That means all the old system data, bring it to the new system. So because the systems continuously evolve, and every customer, like our customers are like Singapore Power or Western Power in Australia or Southern California Edison in US. So all these big names, they work with us and they continuously evolve their system. Okay, so when they evolve, the bringing the old data to new system is actually a very big challenging job, and lot of manual activity, lot of manual data processing happen, which takes this transformation to 5 years, 10 years timeline. So where actually we brought in this artificial intelligence to a data migration platform called Runner, which actually trigger this data migration, 5 years of job, squeeze it to 1 year, or 2 years of job, squeeze it to 6 months. So that is where we have brought innovation. On the second product we have is Conduit Pro, so which we call it conduit management. Conduit management is like for the underground network, like all the dense cities like Singapore or California, Los Angeles, or London, where actually a lot of dense underground network is there. You don't have a visibility as a operation engineer or as a maintenance support engineer. You don't have a lot of visibility into underground unless until you go there. But this system actually bring you all the AR, VR, virtual reality into it, where actually you can actually see the system in front of you. You can actually navigate through the underground. You can actually plan your asset management, plan the predictive asset management, plan your field crew to go there, dispatch the field group and do the support and maintenance activity. And in addition, like I mentioned, that cybersecurity, because these are public infrastructure, okay? So we have to actually take cybersecurity into place so that this infrastructure is safe. So that's kind of new technology. We do a lot of other things.
And what about your global footprint? How has Inovaantage marked its presence on the international space?
Yeah, that's a good thing actually we have done is we did not, we started our operation in Singapore, then Australia and Malaysia and all. But we knew that the solutions we are developing not for one region. Okay, so the solution we are developing, has a similar problem is there globally. So, and like I mentioned that I have worked all over the world, and so we have a very strong network of friends, ex-colleagues, so who is, are very, inspiring to Inovaantage business. So they have actually invited us. A lot of technology partner have invited us to, go global. So gradually with all this interest of partners, friends, we have expanded. And while we have done this expansion, we have not forgotten one thing is every country is unique. So even if the problem is same, they deal with that problem differently. So culture is different. So technology is actually the secondary, culture is the first. So we focus on the culture, we focus on local partnership, we focus on the local resources to deploy our solutions. Okay, so that is where we have been very successful. We have, we are equal opportunity employer. We have always, equal strength of the local resources in every country. So we're actually, we have got a lot of guidance, advice from the local partners or local associates who have made our business very successful in each country. Now we are operating in 9 different countries, 7 different countries we have entity, and 2 other countries we are about to open. And also we are planning to open our office in Europe very soon. Yeah.
Well, that's a very impressive global footprint that you have. Now, how do you understand your customers, because keeping your customers satisfied is very crucial for any business. So, how does Inoovantage ensures that, there's top-notch customer satisfaction, and how do you gather and act upon that feedback?
Yes, that's a very important part of our business actually. So, customer is at the center of the business, and we we know these customer, even if the company is for last 8 years, but we know these customer for last 20 years, 15 years, 30 years. Okay, so we have been knowing their problems, and we know their problems going forward, and that is where our marketing team spend majority of the time on the research. Okay, we don't just go by there is a tender and we go and bid. We do research. We actually put our focus on very specific opportunity. We work with them couple of years. We know what is their next 25 years of investment plan, what is the next in 10 years, what is next 5 years, and we orient our solutions towards that. The most important thing is the research actually, and also continuous feedback. We already engaged in various forms, and we go back to customer, we take continuous feedback, and we have a dedicated account manager for every customer. So that's where the customer attention we do deal with individually. Like I mentioned that every country is unique, every customer is also unique, and all our customers are big customers. Like they manage the electricity or telecommunication or road infrastructure at a national level. So they are so big. So, and their culture is completely different from another customer. So we deal with every customer differently with the with a person who knows the customer very well.
And what about the market? How do you determine what the market needs, and what products to create for that market?
Yeah. So we have developed certain product for some of the local market at the beginning, but then later we realized that to sustain a product, it has to have a bigger customer base. So that's where actually we when we became mature, we developed a product which is actually a common problem globally. Like these two products I mentioned is a very common problem globally, because 25,000 utilities at this point of time in the world are upgrading a system called ESRI's ArcMap to next generation ArcGIS Pro. So this migration is very complicated migration, and the migration has to be very seamless. So we know that 1,000 utilities have migrated, remaining 24,000 utilities are supposed to migrate in next 2 to 3 years. So it's a very big a problem in the world, and this product actually can resolve all those 24,000 utilities problems. So we do that research, like where is the customer base, what is the problem, what kind of problem it can resolve, what is the base of and what is the business value, and what are the investment we can secure, go back to investors, propose these marketing or the futuristic pipeline, and based on the funding approval, we actually work on the products.
Well, that's a very, very smart approach that you have. Now, let's talk about the challenges and the opportunities that you get, the strategies that you have to enter emerging markets. What strategies, what challenges have you faced when you move into a new region? Please share your experiences and your strategies about that.
Yeah. So actually, when we go to a new market, we just don't go because we like it. We go because there is an interest from the market. So that means there is a partner, or there is a technology partner who is telling us to go there, who is forcing us to go there because they have a business problem, they need support. So that means there is a business opportunity. So we first identify the business opportunity and go there. But at the same time, the challenge will be, challenge would be creating that talent there in that country, because talent is not available everywhere. We work on very niche technology, niche skill. You require that talent in every country. So where we going? So we need to actually look into that how we can support that, whether locally those talents are available or we need to bring in talents from other places of the world. Like we have resolved some problem in Southeast Asia, bringing talent from US or bringing talent from UK. Like in one of our project, actually, few British nationals are supporting the project in Singapore. So that talent movement is very important. So that's where we have we have seen and we have managed it. Like we don't actually go by because the cost of the talent and all. We see that what is the best talent required and where it is available and how to move them. And in terms of other expansion, like continuously I have to go back to, as a role of CEO, I have to go back to all the investors, talk to them, ask for the investment, and we have to convince them, like, we have to have a solid business plan every time to go to a new market to, convince all the investors to invest.
Yeah, so you're talking about the investors. My next question is actually about your key partnerships and collaborations that has actually, that can boost Inoovantage's growth. So tell us about that.
Yeah, so yes, that's a very good question also. So like customers, I mentioned that center of business, the partners are actually the next ring around customers. So we have actually the main success of Inoovantage business also because of good partners, and all these partners, they know us for last 30 years and we have worked with them in various profession, and like first partner would be technology partner, like ESRI is a very large global partner. We have a partner called OSI, American partner called Aspentech. We have a lot of partners like IBM, Accenture, all the multinational customers. They operate globally, and they when we support them in one country, they actually when they like the services or solution, they take us. We do very less sales and marketing spending, they do for us. So that means they took us. We do very minimal effort, and they took us in historically in last 8 years. And that is the first level of partnership. The second level of partnership, like I mentioned, that in every country we need to have that local footprint, which is a very strong capability of Inoovantage. Is we have managed local partnership in every country, and that's probably because of the trust and relationship we have developed over a longer period. Means because like in Southeast Asia, when I was there over last 15-20 years, so we have developed a lot of local relationship. Even if now I live in UK, those friends and partners, they are actually a custodian of the business. They take care of the business. So there are a lot of trust with this partnership. And the third level of partnership is with our associates, like all the people in different offices of Inoovantage. They are so good. They trust the management so much that we feel them that they are actually our partner. They are not our employees. They are our partner. We also call in all the meetings to our associates or employees as partner. So that is the third level of partnership. And at the last, of course, the whole family as a partner, partnership also support the business, and we also value not only all the leadership partnership families, but also every employee family also very important for our business. So we call them also as the partner of the business. So that's where we have a very strong partnership categories and relationship with within the company. Yeah.
And trust and loyalty.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Great, Dr. Jena. And what are the short-term and long-term goals that you have set for Inoovantage, and where do you see the company in the next 5 to maybe 10 years?
Yeah. So what I see, we have 6 different products. We have a large service team, and we are actually in process of acquiring a large data analytics company at this point of time at a very advanced stage. So with this, we will probably double the size of the company, like 500 over people within this year, with this acquisition, and there we like our main focus is to make this product base larger, right? At this point of time, around 17, 18 different customers are there worldwide, and all customers are very large. So we want to actually grow that these customers, like every customer revenue, we want to grow, significantly, and there is a lot of potential. So and also there are two products what I mentioned at the beginning. This is like a kind of sitting on the gold mine, so which has a $1 billion kind of potential in future. That's the long-term goal. So we are actually, our focus is to bring automation to the organization where we are, the smart automation, like digital transformation in the entire organization. And we are actually thinking that like Inovaantage can create a difference. So that is also a short term. The long term is we want to actually expand to 100 over utilities around the globe. At this point of time, all these utilities, what we target to expand, they know us, they have a respect to us, and everywhere we are talking to all those 100 customers worldwide. So, and there we want to expand. So that is the long-term goal. So, and we know that this business can become $1 billion business in next 10 years time. So that's where is the expansion plan is.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jena, for being with us and for sharing such invaluable insights and your experiences with us. Well, it is clear that Inovaantage is poised for even greater success. Join us next time as we continue to uncover more untold stories of business leaders shaping the future of their industries. Until then, stay inspired.